Hello everyone and welcome back to another Misfits Racing League highlights video. This time it's the Americas division around the season opener in Albert Park, Australia. We hope you like the highlights that we picked out. But it is Rhapsody, the Brazilian, in that Mercedes, picking up the first pole position for the Americas division. Becky B will be lining up alongside him just 16 milliseconds off of his time. Absolutely crazy stuff. But they can't forget about the two AlphaTauris looking strong in qualifying with that second row lockout. S-King ahead of BCFU and still within that 10th to Rhapsody. 4, 5 red lights here in Albert Park for the start of the Americas division. It's lights out and away we go, and it looks like Becky B has gotten off to a flying start all the way, already pulling alongside the Mercedes into turn 1, and S-King as well. BCFU, all of them just keeping it nice and tight. A little bit of a glitch there on the timing tower, and there's an accident there. Oh my goodness.
Yama lost it on the exit of turn 2. I don't know if he tapped someone, but he just lost it into the wall.
Yeah, so very, very unfortunate
Becky,
for Williams. And Becky are getting a little bit out of shape as well through turn 5 now, making their way into the second sector on this opening lap. It will be Rhapsody leading them away, followed by S-King, then Becky B, followed by BCFU, Maxime B, Zamis, who's actually looking for a move on Maxime. No, he decides to back out of that one into turn 9, followed by Aphrodite and C-Joss down in 7th and 8th, and the two Haas guys making up a couple of positions each, up into 9th and 10th. So a great stuff from those guys, but these guys in the midfield, Bido, there's absolutely nothing in it between these guys. C-Joss now is right on the back of this Renault Wee-Wee, and there's a spin, that's a Ferrari into the wall, and that's Zamis out of turn 12. Oh my goodness, and Yamamoto also having an issue at turn 11, so the spins are already starting to happen here. And I don't know if there's a game crash there for the Williams driver. I'm not entirely sure. Really starting to pull a significant gap. There's another yellow flag. That's the other Ferrari of Striffium. And he is around in the runoff at turn 10. So both Ferraris getting off to a horrible, horrible start in this one. But if we jump up just a little bit, Simply now going side by side with the Alfa Romeo of Pulse heading into turn 3. Did a massive lockup on that front right, but he's able to get the car stopped in time, and that is a very, very nice move indeed, Alex, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, this is a easy track to accumulate.
Oh, there's a spin! The spin Simply's around! He hit the grass at the exit of turn 12. Luckily, no damage, but that is certainly going to shake his confidence, and if it's anything like we saw with Zamis, he needs to be very, very patient and wait for those rear tires to cool down.
It's asking going into the pits, probably, well, of course, doing the undercut. I don't know if he will choose. Oh, there's a spin.
Oh, it's a retirement. That is the
racing
point of Chase Ace. We'll ride on board with Striving for a little bit to see if we can see the crash, but it looks like it's something similar from the last car, from the last incident, and yeah, that car is absolutely destroyed on that right-hand side, and we have a full safety car on lap 9. Don't mind that one. Rhapsody has put his foot to the floor, and we are racing once again here in Albert Park, Australia. Looks like a pretty decent restart for the Brazilian, but Becky B still doing well to keep within that few tenths, and then it's S-King leading the way. Maxime B, BCFU, Aphrodite, C-Joss, Axis, Tactical Logic, and J Fasai rounding off the top 10 at the moment. And not really too much going on into the first corner.
Yeah, it's Ale going around the outside of turn 2. Is Yamamoto overtaking the Alfa Romeo of Larkino. He was side by side into turn 1, and then he pulled the trigger on the exit of turn 2. Perfect move from the Mexican. He's now chasing the other Alfa Romeo. He's right now.
Oh, Larkinus had a spin. Larkinus had an issue. Alex, he just got a bit of wheel spin out of turn 4, and he's gone straight into that right-hand side wall. So very, very unfortunate there for the Alfa Romeo driver.
Yeah, that's bad luck. Up again, Tactical Logic is doing absolutely amazing job retaining this Haas behind him, because every lap that passes, it's a victory for the Renault.
Yamamoto now going side by side with Holtz through turn 13. He, with that DRS assistance, has the inside for 14, and that is the Mexican in that Williams car, now up into 13th place. But he is on those old hard compound tires, and we did see from the Tier 3 race from another Williams driver, in fact Squid, they are able to make the distance. So much more in that Williams. My goodness me, he is in a great spot for this race. And there's a spin! That's one of the McLarens off that C-Joss at the exit of the final corner. Oh no, and that is a significant portion of damage on that McLaren. He's able to get that car out of the way, off the racing line, letting these faster drivers through. Yeah, Becky B now within striking distance. He is so close to the back of this Mercedes now. Goes to Williams, go to the left-hand side, takes the racing line, and that is going to be a clean move heading into the break zone of turn 3. So Becky B now in the lead of this race, and if I'm Becky, I'm going to be pushing as hard as I can to try and break that 1 second gap to Rhapsody, because he knows that Rhapsody is low on battery. BTFU Goziek has a big moment out of the final corner, and up the inside goes Mexena and Jay Fasai on those fresh softs, and Goziek has now lost 2 positions in 1 corner. Off there, Bitter, but we have an intense battle for this final point of the race. We have, with only a handful of laps to go, only 4 laps to go, it is Jay Fasai looking up around the outside of Holt, heading into turn 3. He gets that move done now. Next on the hit list for that final point place is Cappy on those old Haas. He's trying to find a way past these guys, all so close. These 4 drivers trying to get that final point for this opening round here in Australia. Able to pass his teammate by now, but
as Eskin goes around the outside of turn 3 and he pulls the trigger, and he's Rhapsody on the outside. He can't do anything. The grip on those hards are just better right now, and just Rhapsody falling off.
He makes his way through the final corner now. It was Squid in tier 3 for the Williams guys, and Becky B will come across the line to take his first win here in MRL and the first win in the Americas division. Congratulations to you, sir. Well deserved there. S-King will come across the line to take that 2nd place, and Rhapsody will round off the podium places. Maxime coming across in 4th, just half a tenth behind Rhapsody after the penalty. Astrodite in 5th, BTFU in 6th.